Hey guys, Exotic Gaming here. Thank you for clicking on my video. Hope you're all having a great day, and if not, I hope this video is going to make it a little bit better. This video is going to benefit a lot of people, so I hope you're one of those people. Now, you clicked on this video because you have some sort of issue with Call of Duty Mobile, right? You might experience lag or frame drops or something along those lines. And yet, whether you're for iOS or Android, you want to find a way to fix that, to make your game run a little bit better. Now, I found two fantastic apps for both iOS and Android that are going to take care of the two main things that you need to focus on when you're worrying about lag on your device. Whether you're on a budget device or not, you need to worry about space and memory. If your storage space is completely filled, your game is not going to run well. And if your device memory, which means basically how much stuff is going on in the background, how many things are going on your device, if that's being used all the way to the max, your game is obviously not going to run too well because it's basically running at overpower and it's literally just gonna die. Your device is going to die. So these two apps are basically going to take care of those two issues, and it's gonna boost your device performance and maybe even completely eliminate lag when you're playing Call of Duty Mobile. Now, this is not a sponsored video. I'm saying this loud and clear. For both iOS and Android, not sponsored. Two different apps, two different companies, non-sponsored, so you can trust this to be a tutorial that works. So yes, I hope you guys do enjoy this. Make sure to leave a like if you guys are excited and this helps you, and subscribe to my channel for more Call of Duty Mobile contents. But with that being said, without further ado, let's jump into the Android side of this tutorial. Alright guys, so here we are now on my Android device's home screen. If you're an Android user, you're going to open up the Play Store and you are going to search Knox Security. Or if you're incapable of following directions, just click the link that I have down below in the description. Now, this is a non-sponsored video. As I've said multiple times before, whenever I do videos on apps like this, there's always those stupid kids that think that it's sponsored and it's not going to work just because I'm telling them about this app. No, I'm telling you about this app because it works. So please listen, follow instructions. It's going to work and it's going to boost your device, and it's awesome because of it. If we were to go back here, as you can see, it's actually pretty cool because it has an antivirus built into it. So, Android devices are generally more at risk of getting viruses, obviously, than other things like iOS devices, for example. So you want to have some type of antivirus, whether it's this one or anything else. Have an antivirus on your device. It's going to help a lot. So you're going to click that big scan button when you first open this up for the very first time. Might take a little bit, so I'm going to see you guys in a sec when it finishes scanning. Or maybe not, actually. It looks like it's going faster now. So yeah, it's basically going to look for viruses on your device. I'm probably not going to have any just because I don't use this on a regular day basis as my main device. If you're someone who downloads a lot of files off of the internet, watches videos on websites outside of YouTube and stuff like that, chances are you might have a virus because it's pretty easy to get that on your device. And this will obviously help for that. Next up, I would go to Junk Cleaner, click that Clean Now button, click Grant, Allow, Grant Now, and I guess just follow the instructions here. Make sure you go through Knox Security, Permits, Allow Display Other Apps, Knox Security, and there we go. Kind of just allowing different stuff here. But it's now going to see how much space you can clean from your device. Look at that. 4.5 gigabytes. That's a lot. That's a lot of space that I can free up from my device. And if it's actually going to finish, it's because I have so much stuff that I actually need to get rid of. It's going to take a while. So I'll see you guys in a sec when it finishes scanning. Hey, there we go. It actually took like 2 more minutes to finally scan everything. Look at that. 8.7 gigabytes I can clean from my device. We're going to click that clean button. It's going to get rid of 8 gigabytes worth of space. So I can now have that much freed up finally on my device. And with 8 gigabytes, dude, you can do a lot. You can record a lot more videos. You can screen record for probably like 2 to 3 hours. That's like 8 gigabytes worth of space. Or you could download a couple more games if you wanted to. So it's cleaning it now, taking just a little bit, obviously, because it is such a massive amount of space. You may or may not have up to 8 gigabytes. It depends on how many gigabytes worth of space your device has to begin with. I'd say on average, you're going to have anywhere between 2 and 9 gigabytes cleaned from your device, depending on how often you use this. Holy, there we go. Took about a minute more to finally get rid of all that stuff. I had a lot of junk on my device. I didn't actually expect that. But yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to the main screen here of Nox Security. What you can do is Memory Booster. I am not going to do this myself because for whatever reason, it crashes my screen recorder when I'm doing this. But what you're going to do is you're going to click that boost button. What it does is it not only closes out all the apps you have open, but it clears all the cache of those apps. So you can actually have all of your device memory focused on the next app that you open. Once you click that boost button, everything is turned off, and then you're going to open up your next app, whether it's Call of Duty Mobile or anything else, and then all of your device memory is focused on that. So that's pretty cool. Then you can go to CPU Cooler. A lot of people are hating on this app because they say that it doesn't work. It works for me, so that's why I'm telling you about it. I wouldn't tell you guys something if it didn't work. The cooler basically kind of goes through the internals, and it's going to, again, further close out any apps that you have open that might be overheating your device. And, I mean, I don't really know the exact way it does it, but I have noticed a noticeable difference of at least a degree or two whenever I'm playing a game for a long period of time. Then I use this. If you haven't opened up many intense apps in a while and you're trying this out, obviously you're not going to notice a difference, especially if you did it like I did and it says specifically there's no need to cool it down. But if you're playing for many, many hours at a time, and then you go to that because your device literally is overheating, yes, it's going to work, and it's going to work very well. Next up for your notification blocker, enable now. You're probably going to have that. Click Nox Security Allow. If you read that, you saw that it basically is going to read the previews of the notifications that you get. Now, as much as I like this app, I never want anything else seeing the previews of sensitive information like messages and other stuff like that. So all of these apps have the notification blocker turned off right now. I would turn it on for the apps that I don't want to worry about if it sees the previews for them. So stuff like that, right? Calculator, Google Play Store, Settings, Chrome. It doesn't matter because there's no sensitive information in any of these apps. Contacts, though, that's a little bit iffy. You might not want to turn that on because if you get a notification for your contacts, it might say something sensitive, and Nox is reading that. So who knows if that's a good thing or not? I don't know. I'm not going to risk it. You probably shouldn't either. And it's basically going to block all the notifications on your device. Each time you get a notification, it's going to slow down your device a little bit because that's the thing that's overlaying on top of Call of Duty Mobile. So if you can eliminate all of the notifications, then, well, your device is going to run that much faster. So that's pretty cool. Now go back to your home screen. At this point in time, you're basically finished with everything that you can do using this app. You can go to the app locker if you want to, or you can go over to your hot tools. But again, that's really more focused towards security. I'm not going to really bother. The last thing that you can do is Game Booster. You can click and add a game like Call of Duty, for example. Click on that, click add. And for me, unfortunately, it literally crashed my screen recorder. So yeah, I can't actually show you what it does, but now if I were to go back over to Call of Duty Mobile, if I had a little bit of lag issues before, it might very well be completely taken care of after you use that game boosting app. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. That's Nox Security. Again, not a sponsored video, but I really hope it helped you guys. It helps me, so it should help you. If it doesn't, well, you're probably doing something wrong, or you just have so bad of a device that all hope is lost. But hopefully this is going to help the vast majority of people, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you did, and subscribe to my channel for more Call of Duty Mobile content. But with that being said, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, so here we are now for the iOS side of the tutorial. If you're an iOS user, do not open up the App Store because the app that I want you guys to install isn't actually there. You're going to open up Safari instead, and you're going to search iinstaller.net, exactly as I have at the top of my screen. You're going to see this Download for iOS button. Click on that. Then you're going to click Allow. As it says, Profile Downloaded. Review the profile in the Settings app if you want to install it. Scroll down. Go to your Settings, General, Down, Profile, EMUs for you, and then click Install. Put in your password, install, and now you're done. If you go back to your main page now, you'll see that you have EMUs for You installed onto your device. This is pretty cool because it's actually an alternative to the App Store. Now, this is a non-sponsored video, obviously, but it's actually an app that you might find useful. You can get a Game Boy emulator, DS emulator, PSP emulator, free movies, other stuff like that. I think it's pretty cool, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to go down to something called Magic Cleaner++. Click Get, click Install, exit out, and you'll see that it's now installing on my device. Now, if you tried to open this up here, as you can see, it says Untrusted Enterprise Developer. You might have thought that you hit a dead end. Don't worry. What you can do now is go to your settings, go back now, go to your profile, and you'll see that there's another app in the Enterprise app section, and you're going to click Trust. After you're done, you're going to open up Magic Cleaner. Bam, you have this app here working on your device. Click Thank You. Click Clean Junk. As you can see, I don't have that much storage left. Click OK. It might take a while to actually clean all the junk on your device, up to a couple of minutes if you've never done this before. I'm going to sit and wait, and I'm going to see you guys in a sec when we're finished. All right, so here we are. Took about 3 minutes to get to this stage right here. Now, let it be known that I used this app about 4 hours ago. I just deleted it and reinstalled it to do this tutorial because I use this app every freaking day. Now, if you've never used this before, you can expect a couple hundred megabytes of data. Daily, I can get about 300 megabytes cleaned, give or take. I had 300 megabytes earlier, and then this on top of that is 365, coincidentally. And yeah, so you can expect right around that amount cleaned from your device when you're using this for the very first time. So it's going to work. Next up, you can sort your files. I'm not going to bother doing that, but you should. That's just because I don't want to show all of my personal files. What it's going to do is it's actually going to see which files are duplicated, which files are the biggest, and you might not even realize that you have movies downloaded, other big video files and stuff like that, and it's going to show you what's the biggest files on your device and which ones are duplicated, and you can clean it from there. So yeah, that's it. That's Magic Cleaner in a nutshell. Very simple app, but it helps you so much. Hey, so there we go, guys. We've just finished up with both the iOS and Android sides of this tutorial. I hope with both of these apps you're going to find some success when you play Call of Duty Mobile now. Maybe you're going to either completely eliminate lag or very close to completely eliminate it, and you're going to have a much better experience now when you're playing this game. So again, I hope this tutorial helped. Links are down below in the description if you guys can't just, follow the instructions, and leave a like on this video if it helps. Subscribe to my channel for more awesome Call of Duty Mobile content, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.